What's going on, ladies and gents? Cerebro here for T3G, and today I'm going to do a keyboard review. And we're working with the Ruyi Niao wireless keyboard. Now, it does come as a keyboard set with the mouse, and I'm going to leave the mouse out of this for the moment. Alright guys, so I really wanted to talk about the packaging first. The one thing that really kind of struck me as odd is that I actually got this unsealed. So it came this way. There was no tape. There was nothing really preventing this from being opened by anyone who had contact with it right off the bat. So I thought that was kind of strange, especially since I do actually think it came from China. So the fact that it got here in one piece and with all items included, pretty shocking to me. So let's pop it open here and see what all came with it. Now, got a little thank you for buying from us thing here. No problem, very cool. Pretty decent, I mean pretty standard sized pad, but I like the fact that it came with a pad. Let's pop it open here. And as you can see, it's kind of a thinner, I mean, it's pretty thin. But I mean, it's got a pretty standard feel. Nothing really, I mean, outstanding about it, but again, a free mouse pad is a free mouse pad. I do tend to run out. Now, you do have the keyboard here. It is sleeved up. Looks pretty good so far. Looks like it's got some connections on the bottom here. Maybe for a riser or maybe just for air for cooling. So let's put that aside here. And then you also have the mouse. Very nice. And it's got the receiver right in the bottom here, it looks like. Yep. Alright, so let's take the box up away and take a look at it. So as you saw, it does come with the mouse pad, it comes with the mouse, everything you really need to get started. But the first and foremost thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that this thing died in 3 weeks. I'm doing this review after post-mortem, as it were, and it simply stopped working. I've tried multiple different sets of batteries. I tried rechargeable, regular, Duracell, you know, off-brand, everything. I tried everything I possibly could to get it working again, and it just simply stopped working. Now, the mouse has not stopped working, primarily because I didn't use it much, but I'll probably end up keeping this because the adapter comes, the little adapters inside of it, so I'll probably keep using this. The mouse itself is not actually bad. I like the size of it for a wireless mouse. It's got a good back portion, which is good for me because I got big hands, so it kind of holds my hand up, so I'm not really just clawing at it, which you're not supposed to do because it really hurts you and causes arthritis in the future. But yeah, I mean, the big thing for me is that this thing died in 3 weeks. In that time, however, it did perform pretty well. Really no lag time or anything like that. I mean, it's pretty cheaply built. I mean, it's a cheap. I think it was like 22 bucks when I bought the set. It was on Newegg, off-brand kind of thing. So it really is not a bad keyboard when it works. Now, I don't know if I got a defect. I'm gonna try to send it out for the RMA, but somehow when I tried to open it up to see if maybe something wasn't connected, but I misplaced a couple of the. So each key has an independent rubber little membrane, and I misplaced 2 of them, so I can't actually use 2 of the keys right now. So I'm still gonna try to send it back for the RMA, but we'll see what happens. The features of the keyboard, to just kind of go over, it does have media controls, so it has volume and play, pause. It doesn't have next or back, but it has play, pause, and volume control. And then you've got your power button, which is weird. I haven't seen that on a keyboard in a long time. It's got a calculator button, which is important to me, and it's got a home and an email button. But otherwise, everything else is pretty standard. It has a little bit of an ergonomic feel because it's got a bit of a curve on the bottom. But otherwise, it's pretty much just a basic wireless keyboard. But it did die in about 2 weeks. Now, I did use it for gaming, so I was pretty much on WoW the whole time in those 3 weeks, and that's what I used it for. So that could be that it's not intended for that. It could just be that it's not intended for heavy use. But I don't think that should matter, really. I mean, if anything, the battery should have died and not necessarily the entire keyboard. But we'll see what happens. If I do get a replacement, we'll throw a little update to see if it survives longer. But till then, that's pretty much all I got to say about this. I'm just a little disappointed that it died in only 3 weeks. Really disappointed. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this until we give you an update if I do have a different experience after if I do get a replacement. So, but appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions on this keyboard or anything else that we talk about in these videos, make sure you drop them down below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, I've been Cerebro for T3G, signing off.